today's video, I just wanted to sit down in my loungewear, my pretty loungewear, because I wanted to put myself together somewhat, and I wanted to chit chat with you guys and let you know a couple of things that I've been doing that have really helped me sort of keep my sanity so far, stay happy and positive and healthy. Can't guarantee that these tips are gonna work for everyone. You know, they're not groundbreaking by any means, but if I could at least like remind someone to do any of these things today, my job here is done, you know? So hopefully you guys find some worth in this video. If you guys are interested, just keep watching. This is something that I've been doing for a while now. When I don't have time to get to the gym, I work out at home. And obviously now that we're all stuck here, one of the main things that I recommend to anyone is to get some kind of movement or some kind of exercise in. I'm not talking about going through like a rigorous high intensity training workout. I'm not talking about taking like 30 minutes of your day to dedicate to exercise. Those are all like best case scenarios. Obviously 5 to 10 minutes of your day to stretch, to stand up, to walk, you know, to your backyard. If you don't have a backyard, walk to like a different room in your house. Just move your body. I know that we're all tempted to sit on the couch and just either stare at the ceiling or watch Netflix or wait for our lives to pass. But it's so important to keep your body moving. I'm not talking about just regular breathing, that thing that we do to stay alive. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, again, stopping what you're doing, taking a minute, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever time you have within the day or a couple of times a day to focus on your breathing. There's a difference between breathing and focusing on your breathing. And while you're really focusing on just inhaling and exhaling, you're also thinking, you know, this too shall pass, or there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Just positive thoughts while you're focusing on your breathing, or even if you don't want to think about anything, just think about your breathing. So since my shower doesn't really throw a lot of steam, even if I put it like very hot, I used this guy when I got out of the shower, which is just a facial steamer, but I actually used it to breathe in a little bit of steam. And this is actually great if you suffer from any kind of respiratory problem, asthma, congestion, allergies, whatever it is. But I mostly used this to kind of like calm me down, and I just inhaled steam at a safe distance. Obviously, if you're a kid, call your parents. I don't want you guys to burn yourselves, but I feel like it really helps not only calm me down, but clear my sinuses and just like cleanse my lungs. Now, this is something that I think everybody should do every day, regardless of being quarantined or staying home or not. Do at least one thing a day that makes you happy. For me, it's taking pictures, editing pictures, making wish lists about things that I want or want to accomplish or whatever it is. Listening to funny podcasts. I really love Chris D'Elia and I love Unfiltered with Zane and Heath. I'll put both of them in the description. Very positive, very happy, very funny podcasts. You know, anything, whether it's watching Netflix or cleaning your kitchen or watering your plants. That's a big one. I can't believe I didn't mention that one. Yes, watering my plants is very therapeutic for me and I love it. Playing with your dog, hugging your dog, play with your kids. You know, maybe if you didn't have that much time with them before, use this time to really get the most out of your kids, build forts with them, play with them, paint with them, whatever it is, you know, really appreciate and make the most out of your time and carry this on even after this is all over. I've talked about this on my channel a bunch of times. I love to make lists, whether it's on my phone or on my computer, on my calendar, whatever it is. Every night before I go to sleep, I get on my notes and I use like the little bubble option that you can check off like when you're done completing the task. and I make a to-do list for the next day. I try to write like at least 5 things. It doesn't matter how simple the things are. It doesn't matter if I probably won't forget the thing or not. It doesn't matter if the thing's already written on my calendar. Whatever it is, I try to make a list so that when the next day comes and I'm actually completing all of my tasks, I'm able to check it off on my notes or on my calendar or whatever it is. No matter how simple the task is, it really helps me feel accomplished and productive and like I'm not wasting my life indoors. Thinking what I'm gonna do when all of this is done. Setting goals for myself. When I can leave the house, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? What am I going to try to accomplish? Where do I want to go? Do I want to travel somewhere? I like to make mood boards. I like to go on Pinterest. I like to gather inspiration. This is something that I always do, but now more than ever, it really is therapeutic for me. Keeping that mentality that this too shall pass. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We're all going through this together, and it will eventually be over. FaceTiming or making a group chat or texting your relatives or your friends. Make dinner dates with your friends. If it's your birthday, like my birthday is on the 23rd, and I'm probably gonna be cutting my cake on FaceTime if I even have a cake or whatever it is, you know, like make group chats, send GIFs to people or GIFs, whatever you want to call it, or memes. Engage with your Instagram friends or your Facebook friends. Stay in contact with the outside world from within your own little bubble. I think it's very important. Even if it's to walk from your bedroom or your bathroom to your living room, it doesn't matter. Just try to at least a couple of times this week, even if it's your top half and you don't want to remove your sweatpants, whatever it is, just try to do something to put yourself together. Like I've attempted today, but I just look like a Shih Tzu with this hair. I played around a little bit with makeup. I threw on a bolder lip than I normally would, and I feel better. I really do. This is not just me pretending. I really, really do think that these are things that mentally help you. I've been like this for as long as I could remember. Back when I had to study for I don't know how many hours in a day, every day for weeks, like I could not have my room cluttered at all. It just does something to me, and I am the same exact way with my house, especially me that I work from home. Even before all of this, I need to have an organized space. And obviously, you know, you don't have to go and organize your entire house. You don't have to go and clean your entire house, but starting with certain areas, you know, tackle one area a day if you don't have time, especially your workspace. Just try to keep it clutter free. Try to stay as organized as you possibly can. Try to clean as well, especially now more than ever. Try to disinfect things as much as you can. Try to turn on your purifiers or your humidifiers. Try to keep the air as clean and as fresh as you can. Crack a window, open your sliding doors or your doors. Do whatever you can to try to keep the air in your space clean and fresh. Try not to watch the news every 2 seconds. Obviously, you have to stay updated with everything. Try to do it in the beginning of the day or at the end of the day, not like right before going to bed, because you're probably not going to be able to sleep, but try to keep it at a minimum. I know it's really hard, but try to distance yourself from constantly watching the news and like being updated. You're going to give yourself major anxiety. A lot of people don't like ASMR. A lot of people think that all ASMR is just people chewing into a microphone, and it's not. I hate that kind of ASMR. I like the more soothing, like tapping or scratching ASMRs. ASMRs that give you little tingles and things like that are very helpful, very soothing. They help me sleep. They help me relax. Try to watch different ones to see which ones you like. You know, not every ASMR video is people whispering into a microphone. A lot of them, people don't even talk, which are some of my favorite ones. Pull out everything you got under your belt, all of your spa, your masks, everything. Like, try to do at least one thing a day, whatever it is. Just things that really soothe you and calm you down. If you don't have a diffuser, but you have a shower that gets very, very hot and steamy, you can put a couple of drops of either peppermint or eucalyptus. Two of my favorite oils from Vitruvi, which is my diffuser that I have, that black thing back there, that's a diffuser. It's from Vitruvi, and they make a bunch of essential oils. And honestly, I'm not super into essential oils, but I do like to diffuse them because I just like the way that it smells and it's soothing to me. So I love Eucalyptus and I love their Velvet oil blend. Again, if you don't have a diffuser, go in your shower and you could just put a couple of drops of whatever you have on your shower floor or whatever it is with the steam. Inhale at the beginning or at the end of the day. You know, just treat yourself, guys. Pamper yourself. So that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you guys took something from this video or found it helpful. If you have any of your own tips that have been helping you get through this time, please leave them in the comments down below. I will try to engage with all of you as much as I possibly can. I think this is a great time to help as many people as you possibly can and let everyone know that you're going through the same thing that they're going through. It's a time to be kinder. It's a time to be more empathetic towards one another and to really, really learn how to appreciate everything now, and especially when this is all over. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.